Upcycle Nation, where upcycle designers turn old items into new treasures. Fashion designer Jerome Lamaar, upcycle guru Peder, and me, Karrueche Tran, will team up to find out who will be today's champion. Don't you just love getting Christmas presents? But what if you don't like it? Let's meet today's designers and see if they want to keep their presents. They're self-proclaimed badass Dawn.
I upcycle because it's important to me to be able to use awesome, vintage, one-of-a-kind fabrics and turn them into one-of-a-kind pieces of clothing for people to enjoy.
Dawn, your favorite word is rad. What is your definition of rad?
Rad is everything and anything awesome and loud and in your face and amazing.
I love it, yes. Next we have Donnie, whose company name is the Immaculate Freak Show.
I'm gonna win this competition because there's nothing like me. There's no one like me. There's never been anything like me. I wanted another way to show off my creativity, and upcycling seemed like one of the better ways of doing it. I'm always trying to push the next idea through my head, no matter what it is. So it's usually a freak show. It's usually something crazy going on.
Donnie, I heard you like to dance while designing. Now you got some dance moves for us today?
I have some slight moves.
What you got?
Crazy, just a little, you know,
a little warm up.
Yeah.
And to round out our group, we have Elle, who says she is extremely competitive.
I upcycle because I really care about the environment. I just hope to showcase my gifts and my talent and be a light to everyone.
Elle, your designs are based on your current mood. So girl, tell us what's your mood today.
I am excited!
Okay.
You see this color we are gonna take off? This is gonna be great.
All right, I love the energy. Y'all ready to meet your judges?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Meet fashion designer Jerome Lamaar, who recently launched a vibrant, genderless luxury line in Macy's.
Let's go.
Okay.
What's up, designers? How you doing?
And meet upcycle artist Peder, who takes people's personal items and flips them into entirely new garments and accessories.
Woo, let's go!
What's poppin', my designer friends? Y'all ready to get it cracking? Let's have some fun. Let's do it up.
All right, designers, y'all ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
These presents here are technically for all of you guys.
Who doesn't like Christmas presents, right?
Now, for your simple upcycle challenge, you will have 1 hour to upcycle one of these presents into one garment.
You guys have access to all of the fabric remnants, which are located over there. And of course, all the tools that's here inside of the workspace.
So, okay, my designer friends, come up, grab a present, but don't open it yet.
Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa.
Running towards those Christmas presents, my mind was spinning with a million possibilities of what could be inside of there.
Oh, just like Christmas. Just like Christmas.
Really? Tick tock, tick tock.
Let's go.
He was shaking all the boxes.
Cheater. All right, 3, 2, 1. Open your gifts.
Go crazy now.
I'm excited
Let's
to see.
see.
Oh. Show us what you got.
I got a unicorn.
The Christmas sweater that I picked was a unicorn with a scarf. I'm looking at it, my mind was like, what am I gonna do with this?
Reindeer?
When I opened that gift after digging through 80 gifts, I was like, damn, I should have kept digging because this is one ugly sweater.
Sport.
Oh, okay, okay, that's cute. That's actually really cute.
When I opened up the gift, I really liked the sweater as is. Like, I would have pretty much like made it maybe a little bit longer and then just wore it just like this.
You have each received a gift of thrifted, ugly sweaters. Your task is to transform them into one wearable garment that is available all year round, but please, I beg you, make it stylish.
And the prize for this simple upcycle will be $500 and bragging rights until the next challenge.
Let's go. Okay, designers, y'all ready to get it cracking?
Your time starts now.
Let's go.
I love ugly clothing just because I see the potential in it. I love making ugly clothing pretty.
I wonder what he's gonna do because he's wearing it.
So right now, I figured out where I'm gonna get the sleeves cut at. I knew the sleeves were too tight, so I wanted to kind of break those off and build the t-shirt. So early on, I knew I was gonna have to take away just so I can fit into it. So this is gonna be where I wanted to end up, but this is where I need to cut.
He's marking it with some chalk so he can take it off. He's probably gonna take the sleeves off.
Elle got the mirror.
I will win this competition. And I think it's just because this is what I do. I upcycle, I love it. It brings me so much joy.
Elle looks like she was doing a skirt situation.
Okay, I see some cutting. I see some cutting, which is good.
Let's get right to it.
Oh, she got the sleeves off. Oh, that was cool. I need one of those.
Yeah, smooth.
It's turned into a t-shirt, kind of like a t-shirt sweatshirt.
Good luck, designers. See you in an hour.
I only have 59 minutes to turn this ridiculous and ugly unicorn sweater into something anyone would wear. It's gonna be a challenge. I only have 59 minutes to turn this ridiculous and ugly unicorn sweater into something anyone would wear. Perfect. That's amazing.
You get to see my unconventional ways of making unconventional clothing.
I love the material I had. I loved the prints on it. I loved the color. I really felt that I hit the jackpot with that sweater. Oh my God, look at the inside of it. It's so freaking cool. Girl, don't overthink this. Make it work. The great thing about the fabric that I had, it was knit. So literally, it's super stretchy. You don't have to worry about really doing anything, because with knit, it's just, it works by itself. Make it funky, make it fresh. Just finish it within that hour, and you're all good.
So I'm gonna take the unicorn and flip the whole design, put the unicorn on the back instead of keeping it on the front. Wait, do I wanna do that? And turn it into something a little bit more wearable as opposed to just a unicorn on the front.
So 13 inches.
You know what? I love this fabric. I also love the inside and outside of it, but I kind of am looking for like a smart crop situation.
My biggest thing is distress. I love distressing things, breaking it down, kind of just getting that little literal wear and tear on it. I'm gonna do a little distressing. My home Dremel, this is my weapon of choice. So one of my favorite tools is my Dremel. It's like if I was a cop, that'd be my weapon. That'd be in my holster is the Dremel. That's my go-to.
Only an hour is stressful, but I'm up for a challenge.
Okay, come on, let's go.
How many yards of this do I have?
I needed more fabric for the skirt. I definitely ran out. And I wanted something that was, like, gave attention. What'd you think? What'd you think, Rochelle? Do we want some sparkle? So the extra fabric that I used was sparkly. And I thought, you know, we're going out. I'm thinking we're going out at night. I just imagine me having heels on, you know, going into a club. And I was like, this is great. It looks sporty, but you got some really good flair on it, some diamonds. And so I'm really glad that I caught that fabric.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
I know you got it.
Ooh.
Down to the wire.
Very sports.
Oh, good.
All right, 2 minutes, designers. Time is almost up. We need to see your garments on yourself or your dress form.
For the simple challenge, I think I went too far. I tried to do too much. I think I got a little more complex than I should have.
All right, time's up. Let's take a look. Let's start with you, Miss Dawn.
Okay.
Let's see what you got going on over here. Talk to us.
Well,
Time permitting, I would have liked to have finished the front panels a little bit more, obviously. I like a good statement back, so I just threw the unicorn on the back. It was originally the front of the sweater.
What made you select this contrasting fabric?
So I am very much a power clashing kind of person. So I like it to not make sense sometimes when you start, and then just it figures itself out. I like bright color, I like mixing things up. I like putting things together that like you wouldn't necessarily think would go together. And then, you know, turning ugly into awesome.
Yeah, this back is interesting together, but I like this.
I do. I love it.
The time that you had, you built the collar.
Yeah. It looks all right. If I'm being really honest, there's parts of it that needed to be completed for me to really like give it the high five, 100%. I did awesome.
Let's go.
It's actually really, this is cute. This is a cute moment, okay?
But I loved, you know, the fabric that I chose to incorporate into making that sweater into like a little jacket.
Donnie.
What's up?
Let's see what you got going on.
So as you can see, I had a Christmas sweater, but I turned it into a Christmas kind of fleece t-shirt. And when I think of ugly Christmas sweaters, I always think of I don't really want to go to that party they're making me go to. So I pretty much made something that kind of spoke from where I come from, but also is like fits the theme of the party. I didn't want to be a straight, you know, one of those people. But I also love stockings, so I put a little pocket stocking on there.
That's
Just
good.
my goodies, you know, just a little,
Christmas,
you know,
alright,
just a little
okay.
something, you know, to hide your goodies, you know, just
I see you did the painting as well.
and I use my handy Dremel to kind of break the fabric down a little bit, do something I like, and I figured it might go well with the pants I was already wearing.
Is there a reason why you didn't like totally remix that front?
I didn't want it to run out of time. I wasn't sure how the timing was.
Anything happening in the back?
Oh, nothing's happening in the
Nothing.
back.
Okay.
Oh, so the party's only in the front.
Party's in the
the
front,
front.
baby.
Gotcha.
Business in the back. Business in the back.
All right, good job, Donnie.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Okay, Elle.
What's poppin'?
Give us a little catwalk, girl.
Okay.
What you got going on?
I think mine was definitely different. I thought you guys would like the sparkle.
Okay, that's the addition.
So
Got it.
Matches
I
the
added
vibe.
some sparkle to it, depending on where we go. You know, add some heels, and it has.
the rib on the
Thank
bottom.
you. I was thinking if I should add that.
We
Yeah.
got the slit open, but it's still closed. And then you went crazy with both. You did the cuffs and the neck.
Yes. I was thinking. I was like, is that a little too much? But you know what? Let's just go all out. So I put
Darling,
the.
it's a
There
competition.
you go.
Full fit.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna huddle and talk amongst ourselves. So, great job, you guys. Give us a few minutes.
Great job.
Okay, I like that, you know, Elle did the whole fit with the neck and the cuff.
It's a little much for me, though. And the construction is like, Donnie, he kept it safe. I would wear Donnie's top.
I wanted him to transform that front.
Yeah.
Remember, the task is to wear it all year.
Yeah, that's true.
His second challenge, he needs to step it up.
Step it up.
Yeah.
I want to see
Kept it
craftsmanship.
safe. Yeah. And then Dawn.
I'm a big fan of like one flip makes one thing.
Yeah.
I think it was a little too much addition.
Yeah.
The collar and the sleeves.
Here's
Just
how
me.
I would have freaked it if I was like just cutting out that whole back
the
and
whole
doing
thing.
something else behind it, or just like a silhouette or a shadow. But
I don't know, y'all.
I think we got one.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You ready? So Dawn, we appreciated the effort. I thought it was maybe a little bit too much with the remnant fabric going into the collar and both the sleeves. My personal preference when upcycling is to totally flip one thing and turn it into another thing. I would have loved to see a little bit more with kind of just the overall sweater flip.
Donnie, your top, it's wearable. I would wear it with like some booty shorts and some heels, you know? But we felt like maybe you kept it a little bit safe. We really wanted to see you flip the sweater. But I still wear it though.
And I played it far too safe. And I kind of felt it, but the judges saying it definitely let me know I probably should have thought a little harder, stepped out of the box a little bit.
And Elle, I really love what you did. You took the garment and transformed it into something else, a two-piece, which is really cute. What I did want to see more of is finishing, but other than that, I like it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great job all around. We love everything. But the winner for this simple upcycle challenge and the $500 is Miss Elle.
Let's go. Congratulations.
That's it.
Yes. Elle, congratulations. Dawn and Donnie, you guys still have a chance to win the Complex Upcycle Challenge and $5,000. So,
Extra O's.
yes, we like that. Designers, you now have access to the Upcycle Nation Rummage Room.
Yeah. Okay.
Woo! Yes.
So my thought when they opened that door to the rummage room and it was a bunch of quilts, I was like, I have this in the bag. I mean, look what I'm wearing right now. I am literally in a quilt.
Now, keeping up with today's theme of gifts passed down to us, the rummage room is filled with quilts.
I feel like quilt is definitely trending right now. Everyone is using quilts.
The quilts go back generations on generations, passed down through cultures and different families.
Originally, the scraps were used and turned into blankets to keep warm. This later turned into an art form.
There's a folktale that says African enslaved people used to use quilts to communicate with each other.
They used bear paws to actually indicate an actual animal trail to follow through the mountains, y'all, to get food and water.
For this complex upcycle challenge, you will have 5 hours to make one piece using 3 quilts and also a chance to win $5,000.
You guys have access to all of the tools in the workroom, and make sure that the quilt actually shines in this final garment. We're not holding any punches this time, okay?
So y'all ready to get it cracking?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get it.
All right, designers, your time starts now.
Go crazy. Let's get it.
When you go into the rummage room, the first thing you want to think about is grab everything. Oh, that's okay.
All right, designers, your time starts now.
I'm all the way in the back of the room, so I figured I gotta make up some speed to get into that room and grab the stuff that I want.
It was really like so much excitement. All of a sudden, it's like shoo, shoo, shoo.
And I took off a little too fast. And I plowed into that wall.
I guess I underestimated just how fast or hard Dawn might be coming, because, yo, man, when I tell you she slammed into the wall, she got there a lot faster than me.
I'm like, is everybody okay? As soon as they opened up that door, my first thing was like, okay, which quilt do I like? Which pattern do I like? I really was eyeing the quilt that I grabbed first, and then after that I was like, maybe I should grab this one, maybe I should grab this one, and I just mindlessly grabbed. Do you love tie-dye?
All right, we gotta put everything, you know.
Trying to figure out which ones would look good together. Look at this. Can I keep it?
I saw this nice green, pink, and white one, and I already immediately started thinking, that's gonna be the outside of whatever I'm doing, because I couldn't stop staring at it.
Honestly, I'm really thankful that it's quilts because I do a lot of patchwork. So being able to have already a done patchwork product saved me so much time from putting pieces together. So I was really stoked about that.
It's interesting what they chose. Also the texture. Some of the punto. Is it gonna be multiple? Because it's 3 different. This is all patchwork. Because it's 3 different quilts you put together. What is that gonna look like? Is it gonna look upcycle-ish?
Right.
Or chic? Elle, what you got going on over there?
Getting some cute text from this quilt that I can add for some inspiration.
I mean, because we're working in quilts and they're so clashy, depending on their textures and their surfaces, you have to be mindful of what patterns you're putting where. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. All right, designers, good luck. We'll be back in a couple hours to make us proud.
Do I want this to be shorter so it's sexy? Different from the first challenge, quilts are not stretchy. And so thinking about how can I make this form-fitting and look good, but not clumpy because it's quilt and also not so grand-minded.
I was thinking maybe vest or maybe like almost like a sweatshirt, but I felt like I wanted to go and add some pockets on it or Pockets anywhere, but pockets on a sweatshirt just don't fit well, so I decided to go with vest.
Where did you go?
Quilts are my thing, and I really wanted to push the envelope a little bit, do something a little different than what I normally do. So instead of a quilt coat, which is kind of something that I would go towards, I went for a vest.
So how long have you guys been sewing?
I started hand sewing bags like when I was a kid. How about you?
I'm on like a year and a half, maybe, 2 years.
A year and a half?
I've been playing around with clothes for a while, but I haven't used my sewing machine.
Oh, how fun. Well, congratulations. I mean, sewing is so fun. Have any of you guys upcycled a quilt before?
Quilts are my jam.
I have never.
It's like any other, you know, fun textile, right?
That's one way to look at it.
I was just kind of thinking about how I wanted this item to fit my body. All right, here we go. We're gonna cut it, all right? Give me all those good vibes that I'm making right decisions in my life. Here we go. I forget, we have to use all three, at least three?
Yes.
Yeah. In the beginning, it was really just trying to get a handle on what I wanted to create and what I wanted to design. Quilts are my thing, and I really wanted to push the envelope a little bit, do something a little different.
My personality definitely matches my designs. I'm loud, a little flamboyant. I'm out there, just always kind of trying to push, stand out a little bit. My girlfriend says that's my Leo energy showing off, so yeah.
So you probably shouldn't make a jacket. I am Filipino-American, and growing up, one of the most popular words that I remember my family always saying is sayang. And that pretty much means like, oh, that's too bad, or that's a waste, don't waste it. And so I really think it's really funny how now I'm an upcycler, because I think about that all the time before we throw anything away, is how can we reuse it and give it another life? But we're gonna listen to the judges this time. We're gonna add the Velcro on the top and the Velcro on the bottom. And that way they can't say I don't listen.
I'm just gonna be over here doing planks and cutting out big sleeves.
I'm creative. I've got a lot of ideas, and I'm not afraid to take a chance on creating something, you know, rad and crazy. And that makes me a badass, because I'm not coloring in the lines, I guess, you know, as cheesy as that sounds. I'm all over the place.
Not too tight.
Hey, designers.
How's it
I'm
going?
gonna come check on you guys.
Let me show you what I'm thinking here. We got me a skirt, and I put Velcro because I like things to just come easy.
You know what this is looking like, right, Elle?
Fashion.
No, it's looking like
What are you
last
telling me?
challenge.
I know, you know what? I was thinking about that. So I'm doing this for the inside, and then
Okay.
I'm making it another thing on the outside.
Okay,
So it's
okay,
gonna be like
okay.
a-
Is it stylish? Because you don't want it to be dowdy, you don't want it to be funny looking, you want
Yeah,
to make
you're
sure
right.
you
I
look
wanna
great.
look- yeah, and I want it
Think
to
about
look
that
in
when
it.
you're working on this
Wearable.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, thank
Details,
you.
details,
luck.
details.
Thank you,
right?
thank you.
I hear you coming.
Tell me, girl. What is...
Okay.
So yeah, let me just kind of talk to you so far about what I got going on. So this is actually a vest. And then when you wear it with the dress, this obviously matches it, so the sleeves will, you know, pop out. And I'm incorporating this third quilt into both pieces to tie it all together, doing some applique, covering up and fixing some of the spots and stuff, and then also adding the pockets that will kind of be like a contrast.
I do like the bellowing sleeves,
Yeah, it's
though,
pretty.
and it's gonna be cool when it comes out of the
Yeah.
jacket.
Oh, right. Absolutely.
In a competition, and as far as I'm concerned, you gotta do something different. But you know, everyone's under stress, and so you kind of go to what you know. And I think if what you know and what you do is really good, then, I mean, stick with it, I guess.
What's going on?
Hello, are we gonna have to dance to you?
Oh, get it? Don't.
Hopefully we dance into something beautiful.
Right now, I'm cooking up a vest. So,
Vest game strong.
All right, vest game strong. Something heavyweight, something you can wear with anything. You know. You know I love my pockets, so right now I'm getting my pocket game strong.
Pockets, okay.
Okay.
Are there any additional pieces or
Might throw a bag in there real quick. See what's going on.
Big fan of the bag game.
Any other questions? Y'all look concerned. Y'all concerned about me?
Well, you know, what, this girl over there has a couple of pieces, you know, going.
Right.
So we want you to be right there with her, you know?
It's
So
a
you
competition.
So try, you know, you got 2 more hours to try and throw in a little something.
I just want to make sure you know this, that you have to bring this. Okay. This is 5K. Show what you got.
So after the judges gave their input, I had a feeling that it was time to go with a bag. I had an idea of it earlier. I thought it would be something extra, but I knew it would be a necessity, actually, by the time the judges came. So I started allotting time and thinking of what kind of bag I would create. And then I thought I still had another design that was on my vest that would look great on the bag.
They said don't make the same outfit as last time. So I have to look at how I can alter it so it looks different in a way, but I'm gonna finish this piece first and then go into that and see how I can fix that later.
I feel seen, and I think they understand kind of what I'm going for. So, I'm feeling good.
I understand what the judges are saying when they're like, girl, can't be making the same thing. So hopefully this third piece will give me some credit in some way.
You know, I still have a lot of work to do, so it's get busy. So, right now I'm just fingers crossed.
The judges let me know what everyone was working on, and that was definitely a tip, you know? What you can get from me is that freak show, the immaculateness of it all.
What if I made a crop instead? Would that be better? I don't think so. Something different. It really is up to the designer, because we can do whatever we want. Ooh, I actually like that this comes down like this.
I started upcycling before I even knew what upcycling was. It started with the scraps that my mom had laying around.
Okay, so let's think about this. We can have it something like this where it closes here. Or we can have another one. No, actually, that's actually better.
I'm still wearing this sweatshirt because I didn't win the first round, so it's a constant reminder of what not to do and how to step it up in a second. 1 hour left.
1 hour.
1 hour left.
1 hour.
I think these little Christmas deer potato things are definitely got my back. They got the spirit of help, I believe. I just gotta find out what these are. I have no idea what these are. They just kept saying, bring it, bring it. They all three looked me in my eyes and said, bring it. So I had to bring it. I knew I had to step it up. All shorter and thinner. Shorter and thinner.
30 minutes.
I'm always trying to push the next idea through my head, no matter what it is. So it's usually a freak show. It's usually something crazy going on.
Are you lopsided, or did I sew this off?
I'm not gonna find the same thing.
No peeking.
All right, guys, we have 15 more minutes!
15 more minutes.
We're just gonna have to say bye to that idea,
All right, designers, 2 minutes.
bye to the button, and call it a day. Okay, I think that's it.
All right, time's up. see what you got.
Do a 360 for
I
us.
love the pockets, patch on the back, clean.
Thank you.
I love the
All about the
pockets,
clean
actually.
work.
I've got utilizing. There should be a heart
Oh,
somewhere.
you have
I
little
see.
appliques on
Yes,
here.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm trying to cover up some of the stains from, you know, the time-wornness
Nice.
of the quilt, and then incorporating that into the dress.
Cute.
I utilized the gray to kind of tie in the two quilts.
Can we see the collar?
Yes.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the piece itself. like
So-
what inspired it.
Yeah, you know, quilts to me have a lot of like whimsy and architecture to them, and so I kind of wanted to bring, you know, this element of structure and you know, because this is so long, I went a little bit short with the dress to kind of balance it, and like I liked the way these three quilts kind of complemented each other, and I thought it would be nice.
Yeah, I definitely would say you killed it on like the selection of the quilts and like blending them all together, and like the pockets, the little appliques, the grays to the whites, the pinks.
you.
So everything blends real smooth.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it'd be one quilt.
Yeah, all in one
Absolutely.
together.
Yeah.
So I think
I'm noticing something really nice. This motif you have at the center of your garment here is on the back of the jacket there. It's
Yeah,
really cool.
I
I
tried.
didn't even peep that.
Yeah,
Lift it and show.
yeah. Ugh, so.
I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, so I just,
Okay.
this is the second and third quilt.
Great job.
Thank you,
Thank
Donna.
you, you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Telling me that they see a completed look and that it was done well is, I mean, a huge win for me as far as I'm concerned. I mean, that felt really good.
So I did a vest. Got two pockets up here. So on the outside, it's all one quilt. On the inside, I got one line in it. I got one as a pocket. And then the bag is also made from another quilt. I love the flower so much that I decided to make a little extra exterior pouch for it as well, just to kind of highlight the flower, but still kind of be able to rock both at the same time. I wanted something that would match.
Y'all for the stroll.
The bag is cute.
Thank you.
I like the bag.
Let's see the back. All that open canvas would have been really awesome to see it transformed or attached or some kind of thing on the back.
Okay.
Just, you know, next time.
Definitely next time.
It is wearable. I see me wearing the bag on a Sunday at Farmer's Market getting my flowers.
What else were you inspired by when you create this vest? What made you design a vest?
What made me design a vest? So when I
Yes.
saw a quilt, I thought of like, just kind of had some weight to it. So immediately I'm like, oh, when I wear a vest, I don't like the little like pennies, like how they're like super lightweight. I like something that kind of hangs a little bit, something that, you know, you can put your stuff in the pockets and doesn't droop all the way to the side. So when I saw a quilt, I was like, there's probably enough fabric for me to do front, back. It's gonna get a nice little lining. And then when you guys came in and said, you better bring it, I said, all right, well, let's go ahead and remix it, add a little accessory to match, you know, something definitely to go with it.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
We dig it.
Killed it.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
When the judges came for their final thoughts, I was really hoping that I was gonna execute my outfit. I felt really strong about my jacket. I felt it worked really well with my skirt and top. All right, well, I have a 3-piece set with a jacket, a top, and a skirt. I have pockets on the side, and then I love kind of how I created this like low neckline, boat neckline. When you open it, you can also just kind of wear it like that, which I think is really fun. What inspired me is it's summer. So of course, as you saw earlier, I have this piece right here that kind of complements the jacket as well. I tried to make the jacket match a little bit with the A-lines, kind of like how it becomes a triangle. So I did it that way, but I love how everything is Velcro, so it's easy to put on, put off. When it's hot, you can wear this, and when it's cold, you just got your jacket on. There's 3 fabrics that come into this. We have this fabric, we have this red one, and then we have this quilt as well. And then I really wanted to add this. I had this on my, my form the whole time. This was what I was cutting out earlier. It says love, faith, hope. And I had it on my form, and I put it on the jacket.
Let's go.
That's kind of a real
Storytelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know you won the first challenge, right?
Yes.
And you have to always step it up.
Right.
But what I'm seeing here is almost like a rebirth of the first challenge. The 2-piece.
Right.
What happened?
The last thing I wanted to do was wear another dress over another jacket. And so I wanted something that like was layerable. I love wearing layers. And so I wanted to make a shorter skirt. I wanted, you know, to use Velcro because not like the knit earlier, how it's so stretchy you could just put on, put off. This one, you have to make it fit tight.
You could have done a number of things with the fabric that was given. And I wanted you to really take it to the next level. I wanted all of you guys to take it to the next level and really challenge like what I was expecting more from you.
We kind of just wanted you to step out of the box and do something a little different.
The jacket actually feels stronger than the pieces that you started with.
So maybe it was like
So
like
it's almost as if a reverse.
or...
It's like the pieces you started with is the afterthought.
Yeah.
And I don't think you thought this through as much as you should have.
I loved her whole wrap, the Velcro, and like, it just was cool. It was fresh, it was young, it was neat. I liked it. And Donnie's vest was awesome. His bag was awesome. And it was definitely, I think, very wearable. And, you know, he could walk right off set right now and incorporate that piece into an outfit and kill it.
I'm looking like, dang, man, I only got 2 things off. I felt like the girls had, they had other things that they didn't put in. I basically spent the whole time doing what I could. So I was a little nervous, but I felt like of all the fits, mine still looked very good compared to theirs.
All right, Elle, you won the first challenge, and we wanted to see something a little bit different for the second challenge. I love the jacket, but maybe just separately. But overall, you did an amazing job. Donnie, we were a little bit worried just because we weren't sure if it was gonna be enough for the more complex challenge. But you still did an amazing job. And again, this is wearable, and even your first piece was very wearable. And I also love the color palette on this look as well. Dawn, love the jacket. Absolutely love it. You did a great job, especially with the hood. Not a fan of the dress, to be honest. The girl's giving a little grandma. Give a little sexy next time. But you can tell that you put time and effort and work into your piece, so great job all around.
Elle, I actually like the construction of both the 2-piece. Not to like harp on anyone else, but yours has closures. Like you can close the jacket, you know, for real. But so I would say I like that. And my boy Donnie, I like the placement that you have of all the the patchwork and everything. I'm a die-hard bag maker, bag fan, so it's a wrap when I see a bag that really brings the whole fit together. Don, I like the incorporation of all your quilts. It's like perfectly blended, to my opinion.
I know, they should play the villain music, because here I come. Anywho, so, Elle, you were the star in the first challenge, baby.
I know, boo.
I don't know what happened, but I did expect more from you. I wanted you to really bring it and experiment a little more with the silhouettes that you can create. I do, however, love that you use hardware or buttons or trims, right, on your piece, which is very refreshing because no one else did that. So thank you for at least challenging yourself to do that part. So I appreciate you for that, and I really hope that you take the critique in a really light way, but you know, that's what I'm here for.
I get it, I appreciate it.
Thank you for your hard work.
Those critiques were a little harsh.
Donnie, the dancer. I really do love your vest. I love the colors of your vest, great selection.
Thank you.
I did want to see a little more flair, more fashion. It would have been really awesome to see you go very utilitarian and add all those cool pockets that you wanted to hide inside, right, on the outside. And OD, like go crazy with pockets, pockets, pockets. But instead you made a bag, which is okay. It's a good bag. I don't want to put down that bag that you love. And last but not least, Dawn.
Yes.
I see you put in the work. You made your 2-piece angel-like quilted situation, I think, is very cool, is well made for sure.
Thank you.
I love the details that you put from the front of the center of the garment into the center back of the actual vest. And I actually love that you have a hood. But the one thing I wish you did was make it feel a little bit more of a modern piece that makes anyone want it. This feels very, dare I say, Golden Girls. But it's actually really well made.
Thank you.
Thank you again for your craftsmanship.
Thank you. The harshest critique was saying it was a little Golden Girls. I mean, they're not wrong, let's be honest, okay? It's freaking Golden Girls. I get it. I'm wearing a fucking doily, all right? I understand. But it's, it's like grandma chic. It's like a thing. Look it up. I don't know.
Today's complex upcycle challenge winner is Donnie.
I was genuinely shocked when I won. I'm not gonna lie, man. Sometimes I surprise myself too, but definitely didn't see it going that way. But I'm happy as hell it did. I'm happy as hell it did.
I definitely consider myself a quilt master, so I will see you again in the rummage room. Maybe I won't run into you, but I'll see you in there.
The Immaculate Freak came here and he showed out. That's what TIFF is for. The Immaculate Freak Show. Bam.